Have you ever noticed something strange? Humans add salt to almost everything we eat, but animals don't. No animal seasons its food. No animal adds salt to meals, and yet they survive just fine. So here's the real question. Why do humans have to eat salt, while animals don't? Humans don't just need salt. We actually have to eat it. Animals don't. That doesn't mean animals need less salt. It means they get it in a completely different way. Humans actively add salt to food. We season meals. We crave salty flavors. Animals almost never eat salt as food, but they spend a surprising amount of effort seeking it out. The difference isn't biology, it's behavior. Take cows for example. On farms you'll often see a solid block sitting in the field or barn. That's a salt lick. Cows regularly lick it to get sodium and minerals. Without access to salt they become weak, lose appetite, and stop thriving. For animals, salt isn't a seasoning, it's infrastructure. Wild animals take this even further. Mountain goats and ibexes have been documented climbing near vertical cliffs, dams, and rock walls, sometimes tens of meters high, just to lick tiny traces of salt left on the surface. Not for food, not for shelter, just for salt. Some animals even lick rocks or ground, where humans have touched or sweated, because human sweat contains sodium. From an animal's perspective, humans are unusually salty. Humans also lose salt much faster than most animals. We sweat a lot. Sweat isn't just water, it carries sodium with it. The more we sweat, the more salt we lose. Most animals don't rely on sweating to cool down. They pant, rest in shade, or regulate heat in other ways. Humans turn sweating into a superpower for endurance, but the trade-off is simple. If you sweat, you have to replace salt. That's one reason humans ended up eating salt, instead of just finding it in the environment. This also explains something you may have noticed. If your dog or cat likes licking your skin, it's not always affection. Sometimes it's seasoning. So why is salt so important? When we say salt, we usually mean sodium chloride. Sodium ions are essential for nerve signal transmission, muscle contraction, maintaining fluid balance between cells. Without enough sodium, mammals experience fatigue, weakness, loss of appetite, and eventually organ failure. This applies to humans, cows, goats, basically all mammals. Camels are a great example of how carefully this balance is managed. Before long desert journeys, handlers often give camels salt on purpose. The salt makes them extremely thirsty, so they drink large amounts of water. Why not just give them water directly? Because drinking too much plain water without electrolytes dilutes sodium levels in the body. To restore balance, the body flushes out excess water, which actually makes dehydration worse. This is why after heavy sweating, humans need electrolytes, not just water. Same rule, different species. And this need goes far deeper than mammals. All life on Earth requires electrolytes: sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium. Life originated in the ocean. Early organisms maintained internal balance by exchanging ions with seawater. That system never disappeared, even after life moved onto land. Even after organisms became more complex, the core mechanism stayed the same. It's biological legacy code. So here's a thought experiment. If one day we discover a life form that needs no electrolytes, maintains biological function without ionic balance, then that life probably didn't evolve on Earth, because it doesn't share our most fundamental biological rules. Different codebase, different origin. So no, humans don't need salt more than animals. We just have to eat it. Animals don't eat salt, they hunt for it. And unlike animals, we needed science to explain what our bodies already knew.